Yo, yo. Ah, we are back. We're live. I don't know what was wrong with my microphone. That's interesting. Yo, what's up, Manu? YouTube, do me a favor, please. The build guide is down below in the description. You can click that. And also comment in this video what character you're playing, what level you are, or anything you would like to comment basically about your character. Thank you. Yeah, Battlefield's a little bit, because I want to level up my, well, that's what I was doing. Right? Yesterday as well on stream. Not Battlefields, perhaps, but I was leveling up, like, my, legendaries to, like, upgrade them. I have a few legendaries that are really impactful right now that I need to upgrade. That are giving me, like, resistance and damage. So I'm gonna gain a couple of more pluses on my legendaries before I go into Primordial, I think. So the last thing that I did on like the Nether Realm was like the lightning, right? Lightning Warlord, let's say. Everything is just like dishing out lightning damage and shocking you constantly. I'm just taking way too much damage. Like if I continue doing it, like I'm just gonna kill it, but we could certainly have a little bit better optimized character as well. Need to go through this. Time to get some lightning resistance. Yeah, look, let me show you my resistances right now. I'm sitting like this. So like lightning resistance is 42. And I think I can have like 62 if I take this, right? Was it 20? Yeah, I can have 62. So like with 62, I'll probably kill it, right? If I have to guess. But my helm is like only +3 right now. Which also means I should go out and upgrade this really quick. Let me see. I just don't really know like how fast the potency gain is in Battlefields, by the way. I'm not really sure. But yeah, look at this. It's like 18% right now, right? And it's going to become 19%. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Alright, back at it. Maybe like 8. Not sure what makes like more sense, running this weapon and going to like tier 8, tier 9, or running your normal setup and playing on T10. Probably this weapon, right? It has to be. For the Elder Storm, yeah. The Elder Storm grind. Namuski with the Prime. Have a good day, Namuski. Hey, hey. Thank you so much for subbing, by the way. I appreciate it. Much love, man. Give pre-patch, though. But no, I guess it's not that slow, actually. Like, we are already at 36,000. I gained like 7k since I opened the stream. That is not bad at all. Not using it anyways. Have a good day, boys. Off to work for me. Have a good day in this game. Thank you once again. What do you mean not using it anyways? Now you're using it, you see? And it was very beneficial. I just have to remind Yas about it as well, Manu. Quick, message her. Quick. Ping the raid discussion. The alternate motive, you know? Ay, ay, ay. How are we doing? 30%. Titan's Endurance. Is that a chest? Oh, that's the helm, right? Yeah, the tenacity helm. Manua, I heard that like the trainee weapon doesn't stop at level 100, just so you know. I don't know if it's true, I obviously didn't test it. But it's very important for you to level up its affinity and then use it for your ults, basically. You know? Okay. So it's just like a ridiculous leveling on your ults, basically. But on a fresh account, I suppose like it's, you know, not that optimal. It's probably still so much better than like experience. What's it called? Like the experience ultimatum. But first you gotta find it, and then like you're lacking a lot of affinity. It should still be better than the ultimatum though. 57%. We're getting close. One more floor, perhaps. My affinities are almost maxed out. They're like all 70-ish. My affinities are 60, 68, 66, 70, 72, 64, and 100. Gonna get some all to 100, then focus on some like primal weapon gathering maybe. You have been hard at grind when it comes to Forge, I suppose. That's very interesting. I think the Forge really gives you a lot of rewards if you're like 100 waves on the Wrath 10 though, right? I don't think there's like an interaction that you can do when it comes to like Forge and what are those things called anyways? Like they're not Slormites. What are the currencies that are like used for the affinities called? Yeah, spirits, right? Spirits, exactly. You should get to Last Boss weapon. You get so much more spirits from that weapon. Ah, so it does have a modifier. That's what I was about to ask, you know. I was gonna ask, like, is there a way to increase your spirit gain other than, like, just Wrath and going for 100? So there is a weapon for it. Okay. Because, like, my spirit gain is very low at the moment. It's not that great. We got the Inner Fire Shrine. What am I doing? Let's see. This looks really funny, actually. Doesn't have a crafter, doesn't necessarily increase the spirit gain, but since it doesn't belong to a crafter, you get the bonus on all spirits instead of just the one on your weapon. I don't know if that makes sense, hard to explain. No, I completely understand you. Because like when I'm playing with my normal weapon, I'm only getting like the fire spirit extra basically. If that bonus like works for literally all of them, then that means that like there are like 7 different spirits, if I'm not mistaken. That means like any spirit that is offered to you is going to be like multiplied. Like it will be max rolled. Which is very cool. It's kind of a nice weapon to use. And at the same time, you said that like you're not getting Slormite with that weapon, right? But so no experience, no Slormites. Can you actually check if you're gaining potency? Because like I'm very curious if you gain like potency still when you're not gaining experience. But the weapon keeps on scaling. Like such an interesting mechanic. Like surely eventually it will be better than the weapon that I'm holding. Slormite you get, but you don't get the Slorm. Okay, my bad. So you can't really like farm pure Slorm, Elder Slorm. Check the potency, please. Extremely curious. So I don't think I'm getting the weapon today. Don't have too much time today. I need to go get Alex again. Tomorrow too. Tomorrow actually, like I don't think I'll be able to stream, guys, by the way. Like I need to go to work in the morning. In the afternoon, I'm gonna go get my son from the school. Don't think there's like much time in between at all. Maybe like an hour. Maybe during that hour, like I'll try to make a YouTube video instead. My meter is landing off screen, killing a bunch of enemies. Can we exit? The question. Well, we can upgrade the boots and the gloves right now. And I could chance the helm. I think we're gonna do it. Pretty sure you get the potency. Yeah, it would be kind of bad if you cannot get the potency. I'm very curious about it. Let's see. So first things first. 84% chance. That's not how it works, I guess. You need to put these in or something? I don't know how this works, actually. It failed. Of course it has failed. 84% chance. Yikes. That's pretty sad. I'll try and play with this a little bit, by the way. I want to see how it feels. Go back to that guy. I noticed something there. Sure. You can craft these. What did you... Oh, critical strike chance. Whenever you use access reinforcements. Yeah, it just gives you like a little bit more potency, I think. With the modifiers. Do we have anything? Here I can showcase like this, I guess. What do you want to know? Hold over the Slormites. In the stash. Like these? Slurmite fates. Ah! You can add other materials to raise the critical strike chance and the double chance. Hey, Mohammed. So what does this do exactly? Like it, the price flies off. By the way, just so you know, like the price is crazy expensive now. But you can increase like the critical strike rate and stuff. Whenever you successfully reinforce, you have a chance to trigger a double reinforce. If you succeed, your item will be reinforced twice instead of one. That's interesting. I'll check these out. What is this though? Reinforcements effects, critical reinforcement, crit potential, double reinforcement, failure chance. So this is like a gamble a little bit, I think. Minus failure chance. You can stack this one up for minus failure chance. Interesting. So there's like how do you say it? Like some currency that you can spend, but the gold rate becomes just absolutely insane, by the way. You can add more than one. Yeah, that I know. You can put as many as you want. Guys, I'm lacking so much gold. Maybe like the key is to run the gold is find ultimatum while you're grinding. I could also like start dismantling to gold once again a little bit, I guess. Farming gold isn't too bad, to be honest. Mid-game gold farm is forge, but I think there's another way to stack gold find on the gear, boots thingy, and the braces on like specific maps with the shadow clones. What's up with the shadow clones? Aha! Do you think they're like duplicating the loot and the XP as well? That's interesting. But there aren't clones invincible in this game. More mobs equals to more loot, and then you convert items to gold, you get a lot. I thought, like, clones are just disappearing. Didn't know I was even killing them, am I? I thought so too, but apparently there's like one map that is busted for it. But then again, I don't remember which one it is. Well, let me know if you figure it out again. Would certainly like to get rid of, like, you know, gold problems once and for all. Would be nice. Without nerfing my crafting material search. To be fair, like, the only crafting material that kind of matters right now is like the legendary and the epic one. The rest, I think you're sort of swimming in it, I want to say. You know, it might still be forged. Like, you might need to like just stack the quality find basically over there. Ouch, that's stupid. If you need the epic ones, just go craft them from the other ones, yeah. What about the legendary ones, though? Crafting them is what I have been doing so far. Look at the scene in fire. %. Claymore is there saying you have near chest swap gear, so make like farm and second do progress set. Yeah, you mean the wardrobe, right? Can use the wardrobe to like save sets. after upgrading my gear and stuff, like it's certainly going to be much easier to farm Wrath 10 with like weapon swap, ultimatum swap, etc. Like the character will still be strong enough most likely. And I'll look into it. There might even be like other options when it comes to like attributes. I haven't used a single one of those almost. There was one item that I decided to use that on. I don't know, like, if it was just to, like, reroll. I'm not really sure. Because, like, later on I realized you can just, like, reroll everything to reroll the legendary as well. That's actually hilarious, by the way. Didn't really think that would be possible, but... However, I might have used them to like level up a legendary. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have only a few of those, so like if they will ever be needed for re-rolling something, like I don't think I'm gonna have enough, nowhere near. $65k. At least one more floor. It's 70% right now. The boots are very far away. Same for the gloves. But they don't necessarily need to be higher than this, honestly. Like, I care more about the resistance one. It's kind of a bummer that, like, it failed, but, yeah. Even if you use those, like, currencies while upgrading these things, like, the end result is the same, right? Like, you're still trying to go for plus 15, I think. Can get +1 faster, but yeah, you want 15. Okay, so you don't necessarily like get like an extra effect or whatever on it. It's just like basically making the journey a little bit easier, perhaps. giving you like a higher chance to proc, etc. Sustain some potency. I don't know if you can proc 16, but you can get a critical on 14. I see. Interesting. Well, either way, it's going to be costing you gold, so... I'll try a critical here. I'm, you know, willing to see it. The price is going to be skyrocketing, though. I have a 14 item, but I don't have mats for the next upgrade. You cannot craft it, or... It's scuffed? What do you mean? $85, at least one more floor. You need so fucking many of them, it's insane. I just converted like 9,000 of the level 1s and got like 2 12s or something like that. Yeah, of course, like the level 1s of course, like they don't have any impact at all. Like what you're saying right now is like in Path of Exile, right? It's almost doing like the vendor recipe to have like tier 1 maps into tier 15s, basically. Some cold affinity. It's frozen. This is ready, but we can try and like get the... Why is this guy like gaining less? I'm exiting. Let's see. The potential of your item will not be reset back to 0 if the reinforcement fails. Aha. Less failure chance. Double critical reinforcement chance and potential. So you can use like 8 of these. So am I gonna like become +6 now? Basically. No, double reinforce is like 4. What is critical then? It's written here, probably. You have a chance to critically reinforce. If you succeed, your item will gain 69% potential after being reinforced. That's not too bad either, to be fair. Double the chance, but also a little bit of a failure. I see. And this guy has like so much cost. But to be fair, it might be interesting, especially for the early levels. Because... And then the -1 failure as well, yeah. So, like, you would need to deal with the failure chance with perhaps, like, adding this guy as well, which is going to be obviously increasing the price even further. That's like 100 million. Yeah, but like we should do it one time. We should do it one time for sure. Wait, I don't need this many. Hold up. Like 50k gold isn't too bad, right? I think so. Look. 10%. 51% chance to double reinforce cash. Obviously it's gonna hit, no? It did, I think, right? Beautiful. We have 62% still potential. Everything managed. There it is. 18k gold. Absolutely beautiful. Skewering. Nightmare. Mana on hits. Raw damage on a base chest. Level 98. Are we going to town with this? Let me see. So damage to elites, I don't care. Thorns, I don't care. Aura effect, I do not care. Evasion, no. Like maybe I end up playing an evasion character, perhaps. I don't know. But these goes away. Alright. I'm actually going to be working on this chest, I think. Maybe I can even like make it a random legendary, I'm not sure. Okay. Can't I make this a random legendary, by the way? Doesn't it work that way? You can add a... Yeah, add a legendary effect. You see that? It requires like 5 of them, basically. It's probably worth doing, honestly. Like... So we're going to be locking the raw damage here, for sure. And the maximum mana is going to be becoming... armor, most likely, right? Yeah. Double armor. Percentage is on the rare one, apparently. Right. Can roll all of them anyways. There's no need to like roll this right now. Evasion, the defensive stance, stats even. Yeah, maxed out life is like very decent, to be fair. Area damage reduction is very decent as well. I'm gonna stay on the area damage reduction, by the way. Mana on hit. This was magic, and magic is life on hit on this guy. I think elemental resistance is decent too. Especially if I have like enough life on hits. Life on kill and 20% life on hits. But this doesn't really give you like flat life on hits. Like this is only buffing my life on hits, I think. Like percentage basically. Like I actually need a life on hit, I think. Like a huge flat value, right? To be able to recover. There's only like 40 over here. And then I have tiny bit more over here, I think. 91, yeah. Let's try to roll a decent one on this one. And the rare is going to be like armor, I think. Life regen? Nah. Pen? Pen would be good too, by the way. I'm gonna go with life on it for now. Pen would be really good too, though. Right. Reforcer rare. Into armor percentage. Let's add some epic stats. Melee recasts. We need to mess with these, I think, a bit. Projectile damage reduction and thorns. Let's see what happens. Mana regen, melee recast, and overdrive. Armor pen, mana on hits. Okay, I am lucking the armor pen, right? For now, because we're gonna roll again, probably. Mana on hits and overdrive. Elite damage reduction. Lock that in. Retaliation goes away, I think. Lock elite damage reduction. Maximum mana. Like, we have so many options here, though. It's life on kill. Okay, sure. It's not too bad. Certainly. Do I need to unlock these? 4%. Elite damage reduction can stay. I need to unlock the armor penetration, I think. Mastery, attributes, legendary effects. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try my luck. Legendary, evasion multiplier. Oh, buddy. That is not a good one. You have 2000 armor. Armor is equal to 75% of your... Oh, it is plus armor, actually. The Indomitable Mountain. This is ridiculous. This is so good. Armor is equal to 75% of your evasion. Whenever you are dealt damage, this effect is increased by 150% in the next. You cannot dodge anymore. This is insane! I love it. We got lucky here, honestly. The rolls could be like 20%, but... I don't even know if I care about that. Get 2 levels there. Okay. Reforce everything, guys. Here we go. $92 life on kill. I mean, do I even luck it? Like... I'll continue rolling. Life on hit stays, I think. $94. Can I do better than this when it comes to armor? Maybe. %12 armor penetration is beautiful, by the way, there. Lock the armor penetration. Here we go again. I'll try maximum rolled armor as well. Oh, there it is. Lock the armor. Oh. Okay, we need a real damage reduction. Max roll, armor max roll. I don't even care about the other two, to be fair. Or the other one, even. It's like 488 and 975. 4.8 is crazy, though, to be fair. I think I'm lucking it. $975, guys. 98 life. On kill. Sure, let me luck you. I'll stay. I think so. Now we're gonna do a Reaper. Beautiful. Ascension. Determination is good. Okay. Items complete. Maximum life is going away. But I'm gaining some really legit roll damage, pretty much. And later on, like, I can use this item to feed a chest piece as well. Let's look at my armor here. 68%. The armor doesn't necessarily change too much, it seems like. I lose some health, of course. I should be gaining a little bit of penetration though, right? Maybe? Yeah, it's about the same, to be fair. Yeah. The thing that I'm missing is that, like, this item over here is +0 and this is like +8, so it's going to be a little bit better when I'm done with it. Yeah, it's a bit more fun. Seems like we can probably exit after completing this floor. No. I need one more floor even, it seems. Guys, where did I spend my gold? Like, was it the legendary craft that spent my gold? Does it cost like 1 million or something to legendary craft onto an item? That's an oof. And an oops. It's incredibly lucky that, like, I potentially get the legendary that I would like to get, but where did the gold go? It's missing like 0.2%. Let's not get an upset here. Okay. Oh, interesting, interesting. Level 95 version of this thing. Yeah, you probably, at this point, like, you probably craft this one instead, because it's going to be so much higher values. At level 6, it has the level of level 0 basically on the right side. I'll look into this later on. Bright Steel, 20% armor modifier. Yeah, equal to, you have plus 2k armor. Armor is equal to 75% of your evasion. Whenever you are dealt damage, this effect is increased by 150% for the next 4 seconds. I think Indomitable is probably better than Bright Steel, but this is not a bad item either, to be fair. Okay, so I want crit chance again, right? See how much it's gonna cost. Like 51% maybe. Something like this. Then you gotta like remove the failure chance. $18k. And it's the double, plus 2. With 62% remaining. It's just very good in my opinion. 92 there. I wouldn't use these items on level 0. I mean, it saves time, right? It's 10k gold. Like, I didn't necessarily... I mean, I guess, like, you're spending the items, right? I don't know. I have, like, 700 of them. Are they going to be scarce from me? I'm not sure. Maybe. I guess, like, I guess, like, I'm underestimating the amount of support that you need from 14, like 13 to 14, 13 to 14 and 14 to 15, right? How to explain it. You probably are right. $700 of them after like 50 hours. Yeah, but like... We can certainly multiply how much we can gain on like Wrath and in the Forge, if we especially focus the Slormites, right? Like, should be okay. I don't know. Sure. Open the gates! Oh. It is already time. Do, 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 do. Level 95 with evasion roll. How come it's like maximum life there? Isn't there like something better to roll there, honestly? It's crazy. Well. Doom. Doom. Hmm. Yeah, there really is nothing. That's funny. Okay. Life on hits might be, like, okay, I guess, but... Mana regen. Rebound. Yeah, life on it is very decent in my opinion. Like, it can stay. I think the more I think about, like, higher life, the worse it is in my opinion. We're gonna need to lock this. Maximum roll, same for the armor. Right. Maximum life over here is very good roll as well. And rare stats. The rare stats could be... It is all damage reduction on one side, but it could be something else, I think. Certainly. Let's see what it rolls, honestly. Evasion, thorns. Could actually be evasion. Elemental damage? Nah. Elite damage reduction. That's decent too. I wonder if like wardens and like the bosses are elites. I'm not sure. It's a hard one. There's elemental pen, but there's no armor pen on this one. In the rare. So you could go both ways, in fact. All damage reduction would be decent too, to be fair. I'll sit on the melee damage reduction. It's even rolled like maximum, so why not? I have no gold. Adding epic stats is the expensive part. On top of that, maybe even like adding legendary or like rerolling legendary effects is probably pretty expensive as well. Yeah. Right. How do I grind gold? I need to grind a little bit of gold here. Maybe some like forge run? I guess like forge run, right? Nine, sure. 2 million plus. For just only gold rewards, and you get about like 2 million plus. Fair enough. I'll try it. I'm at 9 though, not 10, so it's probably going to be a little bit less than that. Rest of the experience is gonna make it like so much longer though. Rest of the expedition, there's a curse for 600. I'll try it, but like, this is ridiculous. It's cursing me all the time. Can you feel it? Slurming in the air? Arsenal? It's upset. It's a good thing if I can actually pull it off, we'll see. Legendary challenge, sure. Legendary gold reward. Think about it. So I ran out of gold by trying to craft on 2 items. What the hell? What? It's support? What? This is legendary? This looks legendary to you? I'm getting scammed so hard. What is this? Oh my god, this curse, man. Game is clearly bugged. Game is clearly bugged. The area is slippery. Every time. You gain 2% war chest quality every time. Interesting. Rest of the expedition area is slippery. I could actually play it, by the way. Ice bombs. Rest of the expedition. I'm playing the slippery, I think. It's going to be smooth skating from here. Ah, epic challenge is good. Increases the quality of everything that's inside the war chest upon looting. The bonus is lost upon defeated by the Great Voyage. Sure. I'm gonna be honest. We're on wave 15 right now, and it already feels a little bit awkward, so like, I might actually die on this run. Siege leader? Sure. I think the curse is also like reducing the time of my streaks. Lightning bolts. Yep. 1 billion DPS there. Ay, ay, ay. Regenerating non-elites. I'm gonna go with that. Wanna get rid of the seed spawn. Shields 200%. I don't know if I would click that. Give me a gold reward and I actually might, no? Nah. Isn't that like 3 times as much as HP or something? It is, right? A massive fireball is chasing you. Less life each, more maximum life for 3 waves, that's okay. Rack is there. I'm interested in this game. Are there meta builds or can you play it casually and have fun? You can certainly play casually and have a lot of fun. For me, the entire appeal is like just that self-found journey, basically, and how OP your character is. It just works. You can make everything work. Recast chance. Wonder if I can survive this. Any gold rewards? Yes, molten lava upon dying. Ice bombs. Invincible elites. You know, I tried my very hard to like just get the leader, but we're like wave 31 at the moment. And it's still not coming. Hasn't showed up. Any gold rewards? I am not clicking that. This one maybe. The invincible elite is still there for some reason, like There's something alive from his wave. What could be alive from his wave? Like, maximum life? 3 waves on there. That's okay. I see gold reward, I click, right? We're only at 36 right now. Zug zug. Golden quantity. Yeah. Shield for maximum life. Or chain lightning for 4 waves. Well. More lightning bolts. Right, I'm gonna click this, but we're gonna respec this into here. Get a little bit more lightning resistance, I think. Light totem. I am not falling for that bait, so I'm not gonna click next. I'm lagging so bad, I need to kill some of these things. It's the regeneration that's like making my life hard. I think I got one more kill, but the rest doesn't seem to be carrying. So we go next, I guess. I'll need to like gather some stuff on it, or maybe can I actually like see how they're regenerating and when it's going to expire? I should be able to see it, right? Regeneration over here, like 5 more rounds, I suppose, right, guys? Okay. Quantity, but they ignore like the first hits. I think it's refusing to give me. We have a problem here. I stacked regeneration too much. Oh, I killed something. So interesting that like hitting the elite but not the normals, I think. Like slowly. Like, look, he died. But the normals are not dying. Why not? Oh, they're invincible! Okay, is there anything I can do against this? Mana regeneration is equal to 0. Aye, we have a problem here. Do you see the HP of that mob? The shadow imbue? Oh, of course the shadow imbue maybe. True. Oh, this is going to be clutch. Retaliation damage, that's not the one. Let me see. Imbued with shadow. Shadow imbued skills deal increased damage. The life cost of dark ritual is increased. I think it's this one, isn't it? Alright, we have to try it. We have to try it. Doesn't even work. Oh my god. It's a math problem. Your weapon doesn't let you imbue? Also, how do you start waves without clicking the button? L by default, but you can keybind it to something else. Skills cannot be imbued. Okay, okay. You're onto something. Maybe that's only the primordial version. Right. Okay, it is definitely imbued now because like we can see the animations changing. I don't think it's doing anything. Maybe like my shadow build-up is not enough or something, I'm not sure. How much HP did I have? I need to see their HP, hold up. Display the enemy life total, okay. They don't even have so much HP. Like 85 million is nothing. Unbelievable. Shadow Imbue didn't work. I think my regular attack is just better. Okay. This is my last push. This needs to work. They're taking away our gold. Even the cooldown didn't work so much, I think. It's just healing way too much. It's healing like 50% of their life. Open the chest! I think we're supposed to die. There isn't much I can do. Maybe like I can split them or something? It doesn't work, right? Splitting them is not gonna give me anything either. I'm dying. I'm dying. This is unbelievable. I give up. Unfortunate. All my gold is gonna go away. They can't even kill me. I have no health regen, and they cannot kill me. What did we learn from this run, Mala? You don't stack up the health regeneration on the monsters is what we learned from this run. But I hate this. What did we learn from this run? God damn it, man. It is so annoying. That's not complete. Right. That's actually not a bad click, by the way. Like, what does it give again? 5% life cost to like get crit damage and roll damage. The crit damage is not gonna work for you though. Certainly not. 30% roll damage still should be like pretty insane, I would say. In that case, like you could actually go ahead and like click this one too, by the way. But you could have clicked it anyways, but which one would be better, you think? Let's look at my like raw raw damage values here, like 223, and then you click here instead. And it becomes 232. Yeah, the better way would be like taking, you know, everything at once, but like it's not really possible at all. Well, unless you can jump from here, actually. I didn't really think about that. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. You can jump that, and then you can save 1 point, I think. That'd be so huge for my build, by the way. I want to say I can do it. Holy shit. Yeah. Didn't really do much. Has to be this way. Yeah, so something like this basically is going to be giving me 237 instead, with 95% armor penetration, by the way. That is ridiculous. That's a crazy find right there. Very nice. I didn't know you could jump from here. Like, I thought you had to like go from the sides. Certainly. How do you start the waves without clicking? I already answered, yeah. So, like, by default, it is L on your keyboard, but you can rebind it. Just go to Ancestor Legacy, item quality and quantity, and then go to Expedition. Farm, item, yellow, 10k, legendary is 30k. Let me see what you're talking about. Quality. Magic items, quantity and quality. Gold is fine as well. Is that what you're talking about? There's one more thing over here. Slurm find, experience find, and also magic items quantity. I think this is what you're talking about, right? Like you stack with these two, basically. Yeah. You can take them both. The thing is, like, my build legitimately doesn't work without this node. That's the problem, right? So you would need to like to travel here, and then like with the blue node you need to take this one basically. What is this guy? Armor pan? At least you're getting a little bit of armor pan, I suppose. But that's like only percentage even. That's not even that great. No, it's not percentage, it's plus. Okay, it's just written weird over here, but it's plus. That's nice. So you get like a little bit of armor pen, and then like you can get a bunch of quantity, I think. And gold is fine. I am willing to check it out. This elemental damage though. Okay. So like you can respec out of these guys. Put 1 point here. Which is gonna give you Slurm find, magic, and normal. And then you can give something like this to activate those two as well. What is my tenacity right now, by the way? Did I max it out? 86%. I kind of want to like reach full tenacity there so that like I can utilize this guy instead. Right, where did you want me to go? Just go to Ancestor Legacy item quantity and then go to Expedition Farm. Items yellow is like 10k and legendary is like 30k. Are you talking about like selling the items? You're talking about like filtering them, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna filter the legendaries just yet, I would say. But just do it for the gold, right? Like this. Let's try it. Angel is there saying, follow just to say, look at your weapon named of benediction. Hmm? You don't pick the curse and you don't stack life. What did we learn from this? You don't pick the curse and you don't stack life. I mean, the curse was giving me 800% gold find. Like, you know how greedy of a person I am, so. Like, I cannot stop myself. It's magic item quantity. That's right. I want to restart my game. It's a bit choppy for some reason. Am I in like follower mode or something on Twitch? Since Angel was saying follow to say. Thank you for your guidance. Thanks for watching and dropping by to say that. You're welcome, Angel. Follower only. I don't remember the last time I used that actually. We can drop that, let me see. Don't need to be on follower only at all. Alright. Thank you, Angel. I actually didn't know it. Maybe it's a relic from the past. Bots have been spamming too crazy. It certainly is, yeah. Like, buy followers and shit all the time. Just coming out of nothing. All the time. It's absolutely insane. That's certainly what I put it on against. But that's like very old news, so I've been like sitting like that for a very long time, I guess. Last one nether item, congrats. And here I am, just completely sidetracked as usual. There's probably going to be a night stream tonight, everybody, honestly. Claymore, I don't even think that like I'm getting any yellow items right now, honestly. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to my gold. It's just like looted gold for the most part. Replace that. Like, is this still maybe filtering it? No, not really. It's automatically making it goldish. Investing 80% attack speed paid off. Tempo Keeper goes brrr. Play the Hunter maximum movement speed, and in my opinion, I get way more gold. I believe you. It's kind of doubting if it's like working at all, because I didn't really see a 10k tick so far. Does that mean that like I haven't gotten a single yellow item? Which is, I don't know, pretty unlikely, because like we found like 3 legendaries I think already. Okay, listen. The conspiracy theory. I'm not gonna hide any yellows. This guy's legit. He's not spawning anything, so... Go expedition low levels, where you one-shot the mobs and just run. Yeah, I suppose when it comes to like head counts of items, I guess like you could run just low levels. We are sort of one-shotting stuff as well, it's just the ones that I cannot pull. Like... That's kind of a one-shot. I would need to go a lot lower if you are talking about like just one-shotting the like everything with just Whirlwind. Maybe like T5 or something. To restart my game. Gold value is like 7.4k, it says. So after doing a farm like this, Claymore, I can tell you that, like, if you can run 100 on Forge, it's probably better. Like, when stars align, you're gonna get like 2 million from the Forge in about like 40 minutes. Like, we are not really grinding to 2 million right now with this speed. Don't think so, at least. At the same time, at least I'm getting a little bit of like Elder Storm, but 61%. It feels so good, by the way. I'll restart my game really quick, chat. Go back. 100k gold on the floor there, at least. The exit was huge. This, start the next way without clicking. I think is a very common question, by the way. Should probably, like, make a short out of that. Garb of the Hallowed. Whenever you block, you restore life. So, we're gonna try my new build. We're gonna do like this. And here, this one. Potential upgrade. 70. I'm gonna have enough gold to continue editing this. Potentially. And we need to make it epic stats now. 200,000 gold. Fire resistance. Absolutely beautiful, by the way. Mana on hit and rebound chance. So we're gonna like lock the fire resistance. Lightning and lights. Like, that is what you want, of course, but good luck. There's fire, lightning, and lights. Holy. Armor pen is there too. That's very nice too. Damage elites is okay too. Maybe like I like this, honestly. I think I'm okay with this one now. Until... Because, like, I don't really know, honestly. %10 damage to elites. Lock the sky. So, armor pen and armor flat is what we're rolling here, guys. Beautiful. 12%, okay. This is just dream-like hell, honestly. Algoriev. Really? Really now? Oof. It's not even the access that I need, right? Not zeal. Not bravery. I don't think it's savagery either. Toughness would work. Okay. 95. I have no gold. Okay, I would definitely like to make that 100, but no gold, man. Oops. Wait. Maximum life percentage, rare stats. Ah, roll damage on the boots. Oof. Okay, how does this thing work? I have no gold though. But this is incredible. Roll damage on the boots. We can slap that to my thing. I don't know how it's gonna work. Is it just gonna like scale to +8 immediately? Wait, I need to check this. So like you put it here, you put this guy here. Yeah, it needs gold. It needs more gold. I can probably like sell some stuff to get this gold. Let me see. Sell items. Right. $80k gold value on this legendary item. Like, that's what you need to do. Basically, just sell the legendaries for a while, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, not this guy. Hey, Lucio, how are you doing? Does the movement speed even work with the whirlwind or this placebo? It does work. It does work. Hop, hop. Wait, what is it doing though? Can you go double the row? Can you go double? Kuno is saying the only thing that I think is bullshit in this game is that in Netherworld there's one node and one boss that just enemies have plus 100% resistance to damage over time, which just completely negates my build. Even if it was 90%, I would still probably one-shot everything. It doesn't work, right? That would be stupid. Dude, I'm gaining like 2.7k roll damage, guys. Huh? What? It's insane. It is beautiful. Okay, what did I want to do? Just going to forge again, right? Let's put this in the chest. What does you can burst your dots mean? Guys, I have about like 15 minutes remaining. I want to like continue playing, but I have very limited amount of time. Let's just do the bosses here, okay? Let me check my resistances a bit. They are much lower than yesterday because of like swapping items all the time. By the way, I just realized something. So, yeah, we need to lock the armor pen. And then we gotta roll legendary to 15. There we go. There we go. Right. I'm just gonna have to like just farm some stupid stuff because I need levels on these items. But yeah, like you're capable, listen, you're capable of like basically automatically selling, and they are selling for like, how much was it? 10k? 75% of their value would be like 7.5k, right? I am not getting a burst of gold like that, like it's not happening. However, there's a bunch of gold dropping to the floor at the end though. Maybe that is the part that is coming from the loot filter, but like, that wouldn't make much sense though. I don't know. Guys, are we sure loot filter is working, man? You only need to do every map once. Yeah, like you can certainly dodge some of them, even though like you want the legendary on it. Like I don't think you want to run the silencing witch. Or just a risk to not complete, yeah. Like, you need to be having a little bit of composure, a little bit of discipline when it comes to, like, your choices. If you do it like me in that run, and select, like, Curse, for instance, or back-to-back life regeneration on enemies, it's just becoming weird. $25 million meteor there, by the way. What kind of ability is dealing damage over time, by the way? Like, how do you make a build that is pure damage over time and there's no direct damage, you know? If there's such a possibility, then of course having a monster that's like completely immune to it is really weird. Especially after that much early access, like... Can't really leave something behind. Must have. It is invisible. It's all the way at the start, isn't it? My bad. Let's see. $100k gold at the end. Just 5 now. Eight gauntlets. Stacking elemental damage and dot percentage with fire imbuement. My hits do about like 40k and the dots are ticking for about like 2.5 million. And that checks out. Dot damage with fire imbuement. Is it not really like possible to just swap weapon for that specific place to like convert your dot damage into something else? Isn't there like a, I don't know, cheeky weapon that does something out of your dot damage or something? I'm not sure. Because there's stuff like that for retaliation, you know, it's kind of interesting. Or like for, I think for projectiles as well, there's some stuff like that. 2 mil to 20 mil. It's interesting that there's like a map that is 100%, you know, resistant to damage over time, because when you go to Forge, I think like the highest one that you can find was like 90%. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a mistake that they have done on their parts? I'm not sure. Perhaps like report this somewhere. Because I feel like that mod doesn't go on Forge. I haven't seen it that high at least. I've seen 90%. There's a weapon for bursting my dots on the enemies, and that works since it is considered hit damage, but it's just annoying to kill the packs once every 10 seconds. Yeah, but like, I guess at least for that singular map, like if it's just one map, like, you know, if it's giving you a solution, like, I think that's fine. Of course. Movement speed multiplier on the boots. How are we doing? 57 potential. Not really happening anytime soon. Guys, I'm gonna have to be out of here. I'm gonna go pick up my son from the school. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and much appreciate your follows and your subs. Hope to see you soon, okay? If you're not following the stream, follow the stream, and I'll see you again. Much love to you. Take care, guys. La, 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 la.